Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy RP the Clock, the artist of some contemporary gospel music. Hey, I hope you guys been enjoying my platform. I just released some new music. Jesus is the best, and we all know that He is. Okay, so listen. I know a lot of people ask me, what are you doing to stay healthy? You hear that question, and I thought about some of the things that I'm trying to implement into my diet, which is important now, because believe it or not, I am 63 years of age. Woo! I think I'll be 64 this year. I'm not sure. I lost counts. But anyway, one of the things that I do, which is so cool, is that I started doing some research about some of the beverage that I put in. One of the things I really, really like is a good tea. I have always loved a good tea, whether it was hot in the wintertime or cold in the summertime. Today, I'm going to make a tea. Now, I use a certain brand, and because it has such great benefits, you can look them up and see what you like and eat what you like or drink what you like. Touche. Okay, so one of the things that I have is hibiscus tea, and this has berries in it. So this ratio is 1-to-1. So 1 cup of water, 1 bag. Now I'm gonna tell you something. This is so good, so good. And then I'll get another one. I have a lot of these, depending on what I want. Now sometimes I'll just do 1 tea, and sometimes I'll mix 4 or 3, depending on what you like and what you're feeling. So I have this other tea, which is, again, it's made by the same people brand, and this is a turmeric and ginger tea. And we all heard about some of the wonderful benefits that it has, and it is true, because it really is working for me. Okay, then another one I'll use is just lavender. Oh my God, this blueberry lavender. Even just, oh wow, just to smell it, I know it's gonna work out great. So I'll put a bag of that in there. And I have another, a lot of them, but these are the 4 that I'm going to use right now. Here's another hibiscus tea, but this is just the natural. It doesn't have any like the berries or some of the other stuff in it. I just love to mix them up a little bit, and once again, just smells so good. So, okay, so I have the 4 teas in there. Super cool. And again, it's the hibiscus tea. You can find it at some of your supermarkets. Okay, so because I have 4 teas in there, then I'll use honey. Do not use sugar in here, or brown sugar. Please don't do that. Get you some great honey. And for every squirt of honey, I use it as 1 cup, because the ratio to this tea is 1-to-1. 1 bag of tea, 1 cup of water. So I'll let the honey go and drip down there. 1 squeeze, 2 squeeze, 3 squeeze, and 4 squeeze. And maybe a slight little. Okay, don't make it too sweet. So I get that out of the way. Then, guys, I learned something else to put in this wonderful tea. This is called fennel seeds. If I'm pronouncing it correct, it's called fennel seeds. This has some and this is organic, so again, you can buy it in the jars and whatever, but I like to buy it fresh, just scoop what you want. Oh my God, and I'm telling you, gotta do the research on what's the benefits, the property values of it. So I have this little teaspoon here, and because I have, 4 in here, I usually put like 1 teaspoon for 2 bags. Since I have 4 teaspoons in there, I'm going to put 2 teaspoons. Very small spoon. And then I have this other organic seed, super, super good stuff. This is some cumin. A lot of you guys use cumin. You use it on your eggs, and you just cook this with a lot of different things. It's so super cool, your tacos and whatever. But just the smell of it, I love to put it on my chicken. But now I found out also you can put it in your drinks as well. So, oh my God, this smells so good. And hey, you guys, you can eat this raw, by the way. It has super cool benefit. But again, do your research. Okay, so again, we do the same ratio. We're gonna put, this is what I do. You can kind of do it to your own liking. I'll put 2 because there are 4 bags. I usually use, just 1 for every 2. Make sure you seal it if it's not in a container, because you want it to stay fresh. Okay, got a lot of food in there. Pretty organized in there. Okay, so I got some of those ingredients. And what I'm going to do here, I'm going to put some water in there. Now, remember I said the ratio is 1-to-1. And 1 cup of water, 1 bag of tea. So I have 4 in there. So use about a bottle of water. It's about 2 cups, give or take. We'll take a little more. But I'll pour all it in there. Voila. And you can don't have to necessarily put it in the way I did it. You put the water first, you know. And then I'll put the second bottle in. This way it would give me 4 cups. Super cool. Now, this particular pot, it's a super cool teapot. I only use my kettle, but this particular pot here, it really gets the water hot very, very fast. It is bottled water, room temperature water. If you use cold water, yeah, it'll do it. Take a little longer for it to get hot. Okay, so I'm gonna put a couple of other ingredients. Come on with me. Come on with me. I'm gonna take a little other ingredients with me. This here, I am going to put, gotta add these items to it. Guys, you got to. It's gonna give you a nice little flavor. This is some lime. Gotta have your lime in tea. And this is some real 100% lemon juice. So again, the ratio that in there is 1 to 1. How do you do 1? 1 squirt. 1 squirt for a bag, because I got 4 in there, I'm gonna squirt it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I was thinking about it. Okay, make sure when you screw it clicks, because you want to stay fresh. Okay, we'll go ahead and put the lime in there. Again, same ratio, squeeze it 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, maybe I'll put a tad a little bit more there, but you know, give or take. 4, that's the ratio. Okay, having put that in there, got a couple other ingredients. Very simple, but I'm telling you guys, you're gonna go to my feed and you're gonna say, thank you so much. So I have some cinnamon, and I have some cinnamon sticks. Cinnamon sticks and some cinnamon. Now I usually add clove to it, a couple of cubes of cloves to it, leaves of cloves to it, because it has super cool benefits to it. So again, do your research and understand the properties, values, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And then kind of like cater to what you feel your body needs. I like to keep all my stuff really sealed. The cinnamon sticks, and try to get you some good ones, you know, something organic a little bit, you know. Spend a couple more pennies, you know, get you something that's gonna, I usually kind of break it, half this one. Just 1 stick is good enough. And if you have some cinnamon, then you can add some cinnamon to it. And I love cinnamon, and you guys know. So I'll shake a little in there, just a little dab, a little something. Okay, so let's go over it. So I put 4 cups of water, which is 2 bottles for me. And that's about the measurement that you use for this size cup. It only would hold that amount. And I use 4 bags of tea. Again, you can just put single teas in here, single bags, and you know, make the type of tea you want. I like to mix them because of their properties. And sometimes I like to just do it just because I want that particular one, which is so cool. And then I put some fennel seeds and cumin in here, as well as some lemon and lime juice, as well as some cinnamon sticks and ground, you know, and then honey. Get some good honey, guys. And don't over sweeten it, you know. It's not gonna be that great for you, you know, because it's gonna heat up. Now, this particular coffee pot, it's pretty cool, you know, because I'm gonna sit it out here. It's gonna take probably about, I don't know, maybe a minute. You're gonna stay with me because I want you to see the magic, okay? Great. So I'm gonna sit it out here. And I got this thing, by the way, no shout out to Walmart, but okay, I did. I got it there. It's very inexpensive, but it's pretty cool to have. Okay, so it's a little glass button right here. You hit that, voila, light gonna turn blue. That's pretty cool, right? Kind of set the ambiance a little bit, you know, that you're gonna have a good cup of tea and maybe a good dessert with that. Come on now. Get you and your wife together, or your significant other, or your kids together, say, hey, just have a cup of tea, relax your mind, you know, listen to some really nice music. That's what I'm going to be doing pretty soon. I'm going to be doing a show called RP the Clock, Let's Talk Music and Food. That's coming to you very soon. We're trying to finish up all the episodes, so you'll have an entire year's supplies of it. And going to be some food that I'm going to be providing for you, or preparing rather, for within 15 to 30 minutes. Really great food. Show you some things that I have learned and acquired, and I think you're gonna love it. But we can also talk about music as well. Just 2 great combinations, just to relax your mind. Hey guys, you gotta take some time to relax that machine up there, because everything is going too fast. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get one of my cups ready. Voila, got one of my glass cups ready. I love a glass cup because if you're gonna do tea, come on. You know, I like some people give you a coffee and you can't see it when you're drinking it, and you know, you just taste it. That's all. You don't even see it when you're drinking it. It's just in. I want to see. I want to get the first attraction of what I'm putting in me. You know, because you know that's the first part of eating, right? For some people, most people, right? You know, it's how it looks. You know, then how it tastes. You know, and then more importantly, what it does for you. So I love the glass. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I'll do my own just, you know, socializing. Okay, so I got my glass cup ready. I'm gonna put some of my ingredients up that I no longer need. I'm one of those individuals that I try to keep things neat in order. I try, you know. I think there's something wrong with me in a good way. In a good way, you know. Then I'll put these up. Yes, yes, yes. And now I told you the reason why I'm making another 4 cups because I got this big glass pitcher, and I waited till the tea cooled down when I made it, and I poured it in here, and it's still very very hot. So I want to get it to where I have like almost a full pitcher, and then I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator, let it cool down overnight, and then pour it over ice. You know, when I want a cold glass of tea. You know, and I'm gonna tell you guys, look, it is so good. Drink this stuff in the morning, and then drink a cup at night. You know, again, kind of see what works for you. You know, take a listen. You know, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. You know, just having a cup of tea, relaxing my mind, doing what I do. You know, and so you can see this light. I want you to see when it starts to boil. It's so beautiful, you know, you're just going to be so excited for what it does, and you know it's ready, you know. So you got your cup, you got her cup, just you, baby. And then you're going to pour yourself a nice little hot cup of tea. Or again, like I said, nice good cold cup of tea. But for those who didn't hear me, that I'm RP the Clock. I'm RP the Clock. I'm the artist. A lot of the music is RPDA Clock. I'm on all platforms. Please check me out. You know, my music is, you know, it's really cool, feel good music. Easy listening stuff. Everybody can listen to it. And I think that and I always tell people, look, you know, eat what you like from the music. You know, hey, I like his vocals. I like the music. But just enjoy it, you know, and try to. I got an entire album coming out. God, this album is so great. You know, you get better as time, right? And I think that's what's happening to me. I'm just getting, you know, my arrangements getting better. I'm starting to find my voice and see what I like and try to go. And I'm just enjoying life. And I'm just hoping you come down with the ride with me and let me follow you as well. So if you're doing stuff, you know, tag me up, hit me up. And, hey guys, take a look at that. Take a look at it. See how it's starting to boil. See how the fennel seeds and the chemical seeds, they all starting to like get in that 212-degree water. You get a chance to see what it's done in the tea bags. Oh my God, you know that's gonna be great. Super, super cool. Look at that. And when it gets to its temperature that it's supposed to be, it just automatically cuts off. Isn't that great? It's a great teapot. Again, I got this thing at Walmart because I was looking for a tea kettle. Typically, I always had one of these here. You know, I used to do my go-to thing. And, you know, my mother and I, we always boil up tea. You know, and I used to love going over to my mom's house and have a cup of tea with her. But now, you know, bless her soul, she's having a cup of tea, hopefully, I believe, with God. Super cool. So again, now that it has stopped, that means that it's ready. Now, listen, this is just me. You can go ahead and get you a cup of it right now, but because I like cold tea in the summertime, and I like hot tea in the winter, but I'm gonna make an exception here because I'm normally just let it sit in here and just let it all marinate, let all that hot water pull everything out of the seeds. I'm gonna pour myself a cup so I can just let you see it. Okay, you ready? So it's done. It has a little filter inside, so you don't get any of the seeds or anything in there. So you take a look. I'm just pouring a little in there. Look how beautiful. Oh my God. I'm gonna set it back down here. God, this is my tea. Can you see that? Follow me. I'm gonna take this over and I'm just gonna have a sit down, you know, at my little breakfast table. Sometimes I come here and just, mm, 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 mm. Yes, I sit right here, and I'll play a little music, turn the lights down real low, and I'll just try to concentrate on some of the wonderful things that God has been doing in my life. Being in a place that I never thought, that I would be. I share this with you. You can wake up in the morning and the way in your life can suddenly change on you. But I want you to know that there is joy and pain all at the same time, and that's a beautiful thing. You know, that's a beautiful thing. And so that means that you can get past things and get through things. You know, you don't always stay in the same situation. And just know that all those things is working out the way God has planned it. I know that not the way you may have planned it. You can wake up and it change, but it's all in the plan of God. So when you respect and honor the plans of God, it makes it a little easy. And then you kind of like can hear that whistle in your ear, that voice in your ears. Hey, my son, my daughter, my kids, please just relax. Just relax for a moment, relax. And so this is that relaxed moment. A nice, good cup of tea. I tell you, I'm gonna take a little sip of it because I just want you to, and it's hot. Ready? Mm. Oh my God. You know, I see why some people in some countries, they relax and quieten down all the noise, put their favorite music on, and they just relax. I'm telling you, it works. It works. Until next time, from RP the Clock to you, look forward to seeing me soon. RP the Clock, let's talk music and food. I'm gonna get back to the enjoyable tea and listen to some wonderful music. See you guys later.